What's up, you guys? You are now watching The Trend on She TV. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Lee Savage, with your boy, LJ Rice, coming to introduce you to our new guest of the week.
Hi, I'm Ivory Burton, Storybook Events. It's been a pleasure to be with you here on Famous Radio Live, and I want to remind everyone to come to the Achi Magazine Awards Gala November the 5th. Beck G will be Facebook Live with lots of wonderful, fantastic things happening, so don't be late, 6 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Look forward to seeing you on the red carpet.
Tuesdays at 5 p.m. www.famous-radio.com.
Like so many hats you wear.
She's a fairy godmother.
I try to believe
Yeah.
Well, she don't got hat on right now.
She's a fairy wedding mother.
The fairy wedding mother.
Yes.
Well, actually, when a fairy godmother isnn't available, a wishmaster is.
That's right. Hey. Look, and so that makes it even more easier for you to tell our trend listeners, why are you so fabulous?
We're fabulous because we believe in the vision of someone else's vision, bringing it to life.
I'm back on my aggressive. I'm back on my aggressive. I'm back on my aggressive. I'm back on my crazy. I'm back on my crazy. I'm back on my savage. My nigga fuck with me. I'm back on my crazy.
Whatever you choose to do, that can all be illustrated in how it looks by the time your guests and everyone arrive.
That is awesome. And what made you get into event or wedding planning or special event plannings? Because you do more than just weddings. I mean, you do anniversaries, you do engagements, you do all kinds of, you do parties, birthday parties?
Yes, ma'am. We do everything. If it's a special event, we only do one of a kind, and basically all types of events. So we're special event coordinators, decor specialists, florists, and all around any.
Let me tell you, look, the trend is all sitting here looking at her because they all are the same way. You guys all show up and show out too, right?
Absolutely.
But I don't look like I don't love myself.
That'd be work. So let me ask you this. Have you ever had any...
And the person who we're doing the event for. So the best events are the ones where they don't know who did them, but your guests and everyone's asking.
My contacts is working today. I was trying to figure out why you were staring so hard.
I was just like, are they blue?
Yes.
And then you know the light right here. I was like,
This is one of my trends that I have had since I was able to wear makeup. I've always worn blue mascara and blue eyeliner.
I love it.
Why that? Why blue?
It keeps you from crying real tears.
Ooh, we love her.
Ooh, it just hit a nerve.
I got a question for you.
Hit a nerve.
You know, you look exceptional for your age.
Well, how old do you think I am, darling?
Uh-oh. Do I really got to answer that?
Yes, because I'm not ashamed of how old I am.
That's right. You should never
about
be
60.
ashamed to be
I'm
fabulous.
65.
Okay.
Wow.
Carry on.
Man, you look amazing.
So how do you preserve the chocolate? Like what's your secret?
No, that's when you find fine young men like you, they can have a little taste.
Well, you know,
that one on me right here, baby.
I blame my looks on my father. You know?
That's a good blame.
You know?
So then let me ask you this as well too, Ms. Burton here, because you are, like I said, a woman of many hats, and our trend listeners are going to hear them, so stay tuned, guys, to the Trend on Famous Radio Live.
God's got some great things in store for you. But you need to stop hanging around the boys.
They're my friends, Mom.
Don't be caught up in this nonsense, though. You got how it's
Yeah, right.
Guest here, Miss Ivy Morgan Burton of Storybook Events. Now, let me ask you this here, because you, like I said, you wear so many amazing hats. You are also a pastor.
I am.
A very hip pastor at that. We so love that in a trend, but that's not all. You are also a two-time winner and also a chapter president of Archie Magazine.
Women Supporting Women Association. Archie Magazine is a subsidiary of Women Supporting Women Association, and yes, I'm the Hampton Roads chapter president. We just opened the Peninsula under Kissy Petaway Fox and Richmond under Elise Darren. And there are chapters up and down the entire East Coast, including Atlanta, the Carolinas, and Florida.
And let me ask you this, because these are a bunch of amazing women, and you know, Miss Bling has been able to be actually a two-time nominee too. We have what, Radio Personality of the Year. We also have Mentor of the Year, and we're so excited about it. It's not just my award; it's the whole Trends Awards, because they're amazing. But what we want to know is, what do women have to do to even be nominated for such an amazing event?
Well, it starts off with women being nominated by themselves or a special friend or loved one. Once that has accomplished and their name has been submitted under their category, then it goes to a secret panel of judges that we don't know who those judges are. They are looked at and critiqued for their public appearances, their involvement within the community, their giving back to others in the community as a whole, and many other characteristics and ideas of their influence of women supporting women and being phenomenal in their own right. So those aspects are all come into the guideline of what's going on.
That is awesome. We want to give a quick shout out to Miss Lee Savage for being nominated for Model of the Year.
Thank you.
Yay. For our amazing guest?
Absolutely, Miss Ivory. What is the most rewarding part about your job?
Seeing other women succeed, their achievements, and to be recognized for all that they contribute and helping them achieve their dreams, their goals, and their aspirations.
So do you feel like this is basically like your life purpose?
It always has been, yes. I've always been for the one that no one ever thought would win or participate. Seeing the potential that every woman has, for that matter, and being able to encourage them to come out of sometimes themselves to have that initiative and that desire to participate.
Yeah,
everyone's a winner, but sometimes those that are the best winners don't always get recognized.
That is true too. Kind of like that Fantasia and Jennifer Hudson when they were on the, you know, Fantasia was good, but Jennifer Hudson is the Grammy winner, you know, and the Oscar winner.
Why do you have to go there?
Well, hey.
Because that girl can blow, man.
Don't take her shit from her.
Well,
She worked hard for it.
I'm glad that you up here now.
Women, but it's how much you're willing to go after it.
That's right.
Sometimes it takes someone like myself. I always say, let me reflect you until you can believe it for yourself. So it's about being a mirror to encourage someone else to go for their dream, because not always do they believe they can do it until someone tells them they can.
That is so true. And Miss Peaches, you got to get a question here, unless
I
you
wish
bring
I
in a
had-
sneaky guess.
I would,
On
but
this
you
Halloween
know, I'll bring in a
rush.
stripper.
No.
I'm with it. What I need to bring?
Let's go. All right, but I'm
Need music, if you will, please.
But I'm a hopeless romantic. So what is like the most craziest, like extravagant wedding you ever put together?
Yes, thank you for asking.
It's never about the money, though of course we're in business to make money, but to me the most extravagant wedding is the one where you really can tell the couple is in love with each other and they're doing it for all the right reasons, which is their heart's desire.
Have you ever done a wedding where the couple absolutely hated each other, like they just want to like scratch each other's eyeballs out and just kill each other?
No, actually, you get to see people at their best.
Yeah.
Weddings, special events, people are always at their best. They're dressed in their finery, they're having a great time, they're looking forward to the next chapter of their lives, and that's why we're Storybook Events, to help them tell their next story.
Awesome. Mr. LJ.
Yeah, ladies first. Let me.
You look right past me, Miss Bling.
I'm sorry.
But what was the best
sparkle is blinding her.
Isn't she fabulous like that with all of her bling from what
I get it from my mama. Literally. I got it from her closet. But what was the best wedding you probably ever put together?
The one yet to come.
Nah. Mine, right?
Yes. I'm just making it a few weeks for I'm too old to do it.
I got a question. Two actually. What was one of the most interesting stories about a wedding that happened, and what is a great venue or a great place and time of the year to have a wedding?
Well, right now what's trending is to answer your second question first, what's trending right now is the Hilton, the Main, downtown Norfolk. And that seems to be what's trending, though there are so many phenomenal places. As long as it's the couple's heart's desire and it has a special meaning and story to them, there is no such place that's not the best place. And your first question, oh gosh, that's a tough one to answer. I'd have to give it a little more thought, but I can always make up something later.
Awesome. Well, let me ask you this question here, Miss Ivy Burton, Morgan Burton, right? What would you tell the next up-and-coming storybook event owner, or a young woman or a gentleman that's listening to you now and definitely fantasized about doing your style of business? What would you say to them, encourage them?
Number one, know your craft. Take time to learn, get the professional training that's indicated. I personally have said, just because you can carry a notebook does not make you a planner. Just because you can put a flower in a vase does not make you a florist, and because you can repeat after somebody does not make you a pastor. You need the proper training, the skill, and the education to accomplish it, because it will show and manifest itself down the road when you actually put on an event. And above all, connect with those that are worthy to be connected for. As we've been talking about Women Supporting Women,
That's right.
Association, Achi Magazine, I started with them as a planner and helped them put on their first event at the Westin. And from that, it's grown into multiple opportunities to do their events and to work with them. Just finished their annual conference in Atlanta, Georgia this year. So it's about connects, it's about building relationships above all. Don't look for the end of the relationship, look for the beginning and make it a sincere, pure-hearted one. The fishes will come, the loaves will be there. Don't go in looking at that at the beginning.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Miss Ivy Morgan Burton, for being here with us on The Trend. To all Archie nominees in every city and every state, congratulations. You guys are all winners regardless of whatever. And also, Miss Morgan Burton, thank you for hanging with us because we're crazy on The Trend. So, we're going into our next segment. And prepare yourself, Ladybug. Lee Savage is in the house. What's good, Ladybug? Tell us our do's and
Oh,
don'ts
you
of
call
fashion.
me a ladybug, but you won't call me that at home. You call me retarded, but we're not gonna go there. Not gonna go there. One thing I saw on the news today is that there are arm spanks.
Oh, what? I can use some of those.
There's what?
Arm spanks. To pull in the arm spank.
LJ didn't cover his head.
Okay, all right. I just want to throw that out there. Little.
$19.99 at 1-800. No, I'm joking.
Okay, now for my hoodie lovers, Babyface ain't in the room, but I think she can hear me outside the door.
Most likely.
9 times out of 10. So, hoodies, things you can do with your hoodies is add a shirt over the hoodie. I don't know why. I feel like you're making it extra hot. You can add a leather jacket. I do leather jackets. I have a picture on my Instagram of me wearing a leather jacket with a hoodie. And tie-dye hoodies. Tie-dye hoodies are popping this fall. Okay?
We like tie-dye hoodies.
I like hoodies in general.
Brings me back to the 80s.
Now, I got a vent.
Well, actually, the latest thing I saw trended was the leggings for your thighs. So when they friction and are a little uncomfortable, they're like little short pieces of about 6-7 inches of fabric in a pretty lace and nice colors that you put on like you would put on a pair of lingerie, but they are individual and they keep your thighs from rubbing together.
Nice. Miss Lee Savage, we need that too.
Well, the model
nominee is not going to need that. She's just going to walk the runway.
No, yes,
and the red carpet.
That's right. Well, thank you, Miss Lee
I wasn't
Savage.
done.
I'm sorry, but guess what? We going to break on The Trend on Famous Radio Live. Go ahead. Fabulous, Mr. Don.
Yeah, so how I'm gonna bring this segment in.
You're not talking to the mic, sir.
And the theme of this segment, look, it's like
I've got a
this,
question.
So, Hey, cool. I'm open to all questions, but I've been working a lot. Like I've been punching the clock a lot, and
your money,
I've been. Of course, you gotta secure that bag, but I just been thinking, like, I wonder if people feel the same way that I feel when I'm on the clock. So I'm gonna ask y'all the questions that I be thinking about when I'm on the job. So first one is, what kind of person are you when you're at work or on the job? Like me, I'm just like the type of dude, like I just keep my head down. I try to get my money. But you know, everybody try to throw you in drama, tell you about this person over here or this manager messing with this person. I'm like, I'm just thinking like, look, yeah,
I know these iPhones crack easy.
for real, you see my screen. But I'm just thinking like, I don't like Apple. That's too much. Android is simple for me. But that's just how I am when I'm on the clock. Like, I don't want to talk to nobody. Why are you talking to me, bro? Like, I'm just trying to work. 8 o'clock can't get here close enough. So how y'all feel? Like, do y'all feel the same type of way? Or y'all, how are y'all on this clock?
I can't say what I want to say because some of my coworkers may be listening.
No,
I'm gonna say it just like this. It depends on who I'm working with. If I'm working with one person, I'm doing everything. I'm hyped.
Crazy,
I'm
right?
lit. Other people, I'm depressed and angry.
Yo, I know how you feel. I know how you feel.
I can't do it. No.
Nah, see, I'm a hostess. I don't got no
Mr.
choice but to have
LJ,
a
how
smile.
you at work? I've had the pleasure of working with you before.
I'm the life of the party at work.
Yes, he truly is.
Yeah, now so I work with kids, and I got the boys, 4 through 7-year-olds. So it's interesting because they find me like a big brother almost. So either I'm getting punched in the back 20 times, somebody talking trash, running up against me. One of the little kids was palming my head. You know, I got the ball fade, can't be palming my head like that. So but like the coworkers I work with,
the back of your head.
yeah, I had to beat them up a little bit. So like the coworkers I work with, they make it fun, and the kids make it fun because either they're crying about something, and sometimes it's hysterical, or it's just like it's a learning experience to teach them. But when I was working with a lot of people versus children, like fast food or something, and like what I was working with, or the call center, it's the people around you. You know what I mean? It's all about the energy.
What about you, Ms. Ivory?
Well, as a business owner, my first thing is it must be fun. And it's creative and innovative, and everybody should enjoy themselves. It should not be so difficult that when you come in that you're worried about every little detail. It's kind of leave the issues at the door, and everybody neutralizes themselves for the moment they're in and having a lot of fun.
Man, that's difficult for a lot of people. So moving right along, a few years ago, my bad, I left you out, but you can answer the first question.
I don't even care no more.
Y'all keep cutting me off.
You got first crack at this one. So a couple years ago, I read a book called Mastering the Art of Bullshit by Russ Parr. And
Did
basically,
you just curse on air?
that ain't a
That's
cuss
the
word.
name of the book.
That's a problem.
It ain't no cuss word, but basically this book teaches you how to act at work. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't know how to act. So my question is, have you ever been asked to give advice to a coworker who was messing with somebody at the job?
Yep.
No, mine ain't Bennett. As long as you're not messing up my money, I don't care. No. You go ahead and do you.
Yeah.
So
I kinda
would you
stay out of it,
ever date anybody that you work with?
No.
It creates a lot of drama, but most importantly, you have to remember, work is not your social playground.
That's right.
It's there to do the work. And you can have fun, you can be creative, you can be energetic, you can enjoy the day and the job because you're with those people longer than you are sometimes at home. But you don't want to make interpersonal relationships personal.
That's right, because it will make things complicated.
Absolutely.
Been there, done that. It's uncomfortable. Yeah. No comment on that one. That was just awkward. All right, last question. What would you do if you were stuck in a room full of your exes?
Party
What would you do, Lee Savage? You need a second?
I ain't doing nothing. Y'all stay on your side. I'm staying on my side. Don't talk to me. Y'all my exes for a reason.
I'm friends with all my exes.
I'm cool with my exes. Just don't hit me with the I miss you. You looking good. Do it if you want.
I'm a fight.
Mr. LJ, what would you do?
How many
Would
of
they
them?
all have nice things to say about you, or could y'all sit back and chuck it up?
Ironically, I think that would be a fun time. Like I don't think nobody would really have anything bad to say. But I wouldn't all have them all in one room because they might physical altercation.
They all
for some reason they don't like each other. For some reason they know of each other. So, but I think it would be fun. Nobody really have nothing bad to say. I could probably turn that to a good event.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Dunn. You're always giving us those questions that make you say, Well, stay tuned, guys. We'll be back on the train on Famous Radio Live.
Chill.
Look, they say you gotta go through the worst parts of life so you don't take the best parts for granted. The worst day of my life was the day I had to bury my parents. They were killed in a car crash. They left me and my little brother 30 grand. But with him wanting to go to law school, and me wanting the world and everything in it, we had champagne dreams with no money. I only had one option as far as I was concerned. Get more money. And that's exactly what I did. But I had the illest crew. We had the best product. And my street general, little Larry, oh man, he was an animal. Oh yeah, and that's the girl of my dreams. Cause see, some things, money just came by. Her name is Danielle. Big houses, luxury cars, money, you name it. I had 2 of them. The whole city was mine, dawg. Everybody knew my name. But that ain't always a good thing. See, when you really in these streets, everybody loves you until you become competition. My whole crew was dropping like flies. It was a bloodbath. And little Larry, he wanted to go all the way. There was just one thing stopping me from getting out the game for good. I had a decision to make.
So going on with our ghost adventures, road trip. Oh, that's gonna be my new name, road trip. Okay, first is Rolling Hills Asylum. The crazy house. The crazy house.
Okay.
The
She said the crazy house.
Lord, is at East Bethany, New York.
Okay.
It had like 17,000 dead bodies.
Inside of it?
What? No, like buried. Most of them are unmarked, so like that means their ghosts are pissed about that. Okay. You can still see their faces in the windows. You can hear them screaming. So I was like, yeah, I'm never going there.
And you can actually buy tickets to go to this place.
Yes, you can. It's like $10 for like public, like during like day, and then like $25 for a night. If I was to ever do it, probably do the nighttime. I don't know why.
Your spirit's gonna be up, turning up. That's why.
No, but then again, I'm scared. Like no.
I'm taking all y'all.
And then there's a 7 feet tall shadow man. So like basically he's like looking down at you. His name's supposed to be Roy, who was an inmate there. Because they did some messed up things to that man.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was like, yeah.
I'm not going to
I was like, yeah, Roy, you can stay over there. Next is Utica State Hospital in Utica, New York. This one was the first state run to be treated as a mentally ill like hospital, and then they actually did worse than the previous hospital I just told you about. They did like lobotomies. Y'all know what a lobotomy is?
I'm feeling like it's something.
Y'all, you know what?
Where's
It's
it going?
basically they take an ice pick, right, and they do it like put it right between your eye and hammer it, and then put it through your brain.
And that was supposed to cure them, right?
It's supposed to cure them of their illnesses.
No, it's gonna cure you of your spirit.
It'll leave you like a sound that was like as a vegetable. Like they couldn't do anything. They just sat there. Others actually died. They did electroshock therapy. Like they was horrible. They lived in filth. Like it was bad. So those ghosts are they're evil.
They're evil. Yeah.
They're not. I don't blame them. I'd be mad too. I mean.
So now they can also get tickets for this as well.
Oh, you just go. It's closed. You just go in there.
Oh wow.
It's closed. You just walk in there. You know?
I'm scared now.
Just see Casper and all his 17 other ghosts. No, I don't got time for that. That's like the worst. That's actually the worst one there.
Yeah, and you're always giving us the best ones.
I'm gonna go to that one though.
Well, thank you so much, Miss Peaches. You're always scaring us, but it's good scary. Now, coming to the mic again, the king, ladies, Mr. L.J. Rice.
So how y'all doing?
Long time no here, huh?
Yes.
We love you though.
Yeah, I love it. So we're just gonna pick back up where I left off. So we're gonna ask these questions. So we're on 15. What is going through your head when we're as in the women are annoyed with you? You as in us, the men.
I'm gonna kill you.
When someone's annoyed with me, it depends on what they're annoyed by. It determines my mood. But if they're annoyed by something that is pointless, then it's just like, and you're being paid, like I'm going to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay. I'm not gonna pay no attention if it don't mean anything.
And that's how the men feel, ladies. They're going to completely ignore us.
I'm not.
Let's ask the ladies this question.
It's a sign of immaturity that most women dislike, and that's why they ignore the young men or
that is true.
Males. It's about maturity. You can have fun, you can be jovial, you can be exciting and innovative, but it's a sign of when you act immature.
That's right.
And it's not a factor of age.
That's all ages, Mr. LJ.
Yeah, that could be a thing. What you think, Peaches?
Honestly, what I think should be in a man's mind, oh my gosh, she's gonna kill me. Maybe I should like do something for her before I die. Cause yeah, if you irritate me, oh my god, I won't talk to you. I'll just look at you. I'll give you the death stare. I don't care.
You know, I don't talk. Like if I'm irritated and I feel like you're not getting what I'm trying to say, I kind of just get quiet and don't want to say anything else.
I think that's the worst. Or the okay. those two are the ones like, yeah, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna head to the house. I think we're gonna move.
What? No,
I think we're gonna move to question 16. It says, do you actually notice when it's laundry day and we're wearing old/unattractive panties, or do they kind of look the same to you?
What you doing looking at them?
You know what I mean? So like
don't look at me.
If they're unattractive, my thing
Why
is
are your clothes up or down and you're looking at the panties?
if they're unattractive, then why are they out? You know, there's something you don't want me to see. So I think we can kind of skip past that.
I think if you were with a man, at least back in the day prior to the point I'm now married, but if you were going to go out with someone and there was that possibility, come on, you were wearing your best finery.
You sure was.
Your underblunder was on point.
That's what I would assume.
We haven't always been safe, girlfriend.
No, we have not. No, we have not.
Last one. Number 17. Seriously, isn't watching 6 straight hours of football a bit too much? No.
Depends who you're watching it with and what you're doing in between halftime.
That's right.
I love that answer.
It depends on your team. Like if you got suckish team, I'm on.
Yeah, like the Jacksonville Jaguars or something like that. Or the Saints.
Hey yo, watch your mouth because we're on the win streak actually.
That's alright. My team ain't doing too hot. We like 2-3 right now.
3-3. I hope it's not us on that hat, the Raiders. Yeah, they just took.
You know what I'm saying?
I think
But we just beat Kansas City,
Well, yeah,
so
you guys are waiting to see who's
I
going to
seen that
win. We're watching the guys as heinies and how fine they look on the field.
and that's fine. All I care about is the end score. Is my team win or not?
The bank account.
Look, we're googling up net worth.
Hello.
I'm just so well, thank you so much for joining us, everybody on the train. Of course, you, Miss Ivy Morgan Burton. I just want to cut off your name and just make you as fabulous as you already are. Thank you for so much for joining us here on the trend today. And we want to get a big shout out. Again, we just went to Big Lai G's birthday, his 16th up. It was absolutely amazing. Happy birthday, Big Lai G. And if you
Happy birthday, boy.
any parts of the trend, follow us. Of course, we're at the same place, same time next week. And catch us on She TV on YouTube at 8 p.m. on Wednesday. Same place, same times, guys. The trend.